What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo buggy leveling Arise video. That's right. This patch has been probably one of the buggiest patches we've seen to date, and I don't think this is a good sign for the game. They really got to start working on it. Now, a couple things I want to cover, of course. Number one, co-op. Jeju Island, Final Act, Beru, Anking, whatever you want to call them. You have a chance to actually fight with other players. Couple good things about this, couple bad things about this. I'm going to go and show you guys the best setup to get the best amount of points. This is obviously on my pay to win account, so I'm going to just try this out with you guys here anyways. But you guys can see you can do level 40, you can do level 35, and then of course there's the 21 over here, which is difficulty 1. We're going to go with 40, which is level 100. This is pretty straightforward. You're going to get yourself a couple different things. Number one, you'll have the Jeju Island raid coins, which allows you to purchase certain things in the raid shop, and then of course you're going to get yourself some medals to get yourself the contribution points, which allows you to get additional rewards along the way, all the way up to a random, that's right, not a selector, a random, I guess, legendary, what is it, skill of your of the game's choosing, right? Not your choosing, the game's choosing. So I will say this, the rewards are actually pretty damn good. Definitely worth doing on any account, whether you're free to pay to win, it doesn't really matter. You should absolutely be focusing on this. And there's a lot you can actually do to make more, I guess, in terms of your optimization to get better points. Right now, there is obviously this as well too. There's the decoy section here where you can get more medals and coins as well if you don't want to do the Beru, but I highly recommend doing Beru. It's actually a really fun fight, and not to mention you have the co-op. So let's talk about the setup here. It's up to you. It's a DPS race. There is a break bar. Honestly, at the end of the day, you can either go with fire, you can go with wind. I would recommend going with wind and breaking with what's his nuts, this dude here, the headless dude. No, he's got a nice looking head right now. We're talking about Goto. Now, if you break with him with the actual support skill, he does in fact do a longer break for you, so you can do more damage during that break. Right? You guys can see here when the user successfully puts an enemy in a break state, it increases the break effect by 3 seconds, and you also do 100% more damage in that break state. So highly recommend try to get that in there. Now, in terms of SJW, your call. You can go with fire. You can go with wind weapons. If you have the fan and the bow, that works. If you have DKD, and then when the new weapon comes out, you can of course use that as well too. But for now, Demon Plum Sword obviously is a good choice here. And then in terms of skills, Vacuum Wave is obviously a pretty no-brainer on this one. I think that's probably one of the best choices you'll have. And then in terms of the actual skill here, I would say Detonation's a good choice because of the new upgrade that they provided it. So that's a really good one here. You can also use this over here, the Gale move, which actually does more damage than probably Detonation, I would say. Even Crosshairs does fairly good damage because it also deals additional damage to bosses and elite monsters. So that's a really good choice. And then you have other choices as well too. You can of course do this one over here, Wildfire, which again does damage with elemental weakness, so that's actually a really good option as well too. Or you can go with any of these two here. So you can go with Wind Shroud, or you can go with Sonic Explosion. So we'll put Sonic Explosion on here with this one here and try to get them both done. And right here, Thunderstorm is obviously your best bet. It'll do a massive amount of damage when somebody's break bar is gone. And then here you can choose whatever one you want in terms of just overall damage, right? So your call. I think Overshadow is probably the best bet. And then that will set up your, like all around, that'll probably be your best setup for total damage when it comes down to hitting as hard as you possibly can. Now, the reason why I'm using Kanae here, if anyone's wondering, is Kanae support actually does insane amount of damage. It's just pure damage, right? And then SL here, of course, has also a break ability. You guys can see when the user successfully puts in break, it changes to Prey of the Weak, and then also increases the target's fire damage if you have any fire skills on. This is great, but it also increases the target's damage taken by 8% too. So SL is a no-brainer. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to jump in. Let's jump in. Let's see if this actually works, because the last few times we've been kind of lagging and stuck. So I'm going to put myself all the way up here and see how we do here. Okay, so we're going to go matchmaking, guys. Hey, folks, before we continue with the matchmaking and the co-op mode, please remember the content creator program is still going on for the next 5 days. You have a chance to get yourself 6 active codes as a new supporter. Existing supporters, you get 1 extra code coming very soon, and then another at the end of the season. So in total, guys, 8 codes that will be coming your way. It's a simple click of the support button, gets you codes, gets me support, and we get all happy from getting ourselves some free rewards. So please click that support button. Now, on with the video. You guys can see we instantly got into a match, which is great. Where the lag happens, quite honestly, is after the match is over. Okay, so that's where most of the problems occur. You'll see that there'll be like a little ring of doom that happens, let's call it that, and we can't actually get in. Now, a couple other problems with this, of course, is lag. People are lagging. The beauty of this, and I think this is great, a lot of people might not agree with this, is the fact that co-op actually doesn't show all 3 players on the screen, which is a thank goodness on my part personally, because I don't want to see everyone's lag non-stop. And I prefer it this way, to be quite honest. So very, very happy not to see that, and I'm glad they decided to go this route instead, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to try to do this, see if I can break here. There's the break state right there, thunderstorm. We're going to jump in with a quick little bum, sonic explosion, jump in, and see how much damage we can pull off as quick as possible here, okay? So you guys can see we're doing not bad. Like, I've done better in other fights. I just kind of messed up a few times here, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and let him do his thing. 1, 2, 3. Try not to get hit by the last one. There's the jump here. There it is. And then again, you can go in with 1, 2, 3. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm does a ton of damage, by the by. Like, if you were looking for a lot of damage, Thunderstorm Legendary, whoo! Get that shit leveled up and you will see some magic happen, bro. Where'd he go? He's over there. Okay, well, we're gonna go to that side here. Go ahead and break this. Is he dead already? Where's he? Oh, we have to go kill him over here. I thought we got the right one. We did not get the right one. There he is. Okay, hold up. We gotta break this fool. Yo, did we not hit him? Come on now. There he is again. There. This did not take as long last time. Hey, we only got 107 there because we messed around here. So yeah, that part sucks the most. So there you guys go. We got 107. This guy got 127. Got a little bit higher than me just because of that last little part. And then you guys can see here are the points, 223, right? So that setup is probably going to do best for damage overall. But of course, that last phase there with all the enemies running around and doing that nonsense will mess you up. Now, this is where the problem is, right here. The buggy part happens right over here. It's brutal. Now, I'm going to honestly recommend, while this is going on, it's just going to crash. It always crashes, so they need to fix this. A couple different things that are happening as well in this game right now that you guys need to be aware of, and I think this is important, okay? So known issues. Let's talk about this because I think this is an important one while we're waiting for this to fix. So a couple known issues that are happening. An issue where the claim reward button for packages in the shop, the missions, is displayed in Korean. An issue where the purchase button for the packages in the shop mission is not working properly. For PC, the packages can be purchased by tapping the claim button. An issue where the individual rewards for tiers and power destructions is incorrectly set. An issue where shadows are not automatically formed when proceeding with auto formation. That's right, when you click auto, I don't know why you're doing auto, but if in case you are, the shadows don't actually get populated. I tried this to see if it actually was a bug. It is a bug. An issue where an empty screen is displayed when moving to the lobby after clearing Hunter Preview go to Ryuji. An issue where the name of the set page for SJW's management is occasionally displayed in different preset names. An issue where after limit breaking course to 10 and moving back to the lobby and proceeding to limit break to 15, the button does not change into an enhancement button, so which means you can't actually enhance. An issue where the loading preset feature is unavailable when using copy presets and power of destruction. An issue where the remaining duration of the previously purchased daily Essence Stone package is not being displayed after 2:13. An issue where the game crashes on certain iOS devices. This again is always the same problem. I don't know when they're going to fix this optimization issue. And an issue where the game is intermittently unable to play after certain content. So that right there is a big one, and I think we're still going. You guys see? There are problems, guys. There are problems. This has been probably the buggiest, I'm being honest, the buggiest version of the game I've seen up to this point. There have been insane amount of issues. For example, another issue that happened today is that when you're fighting an Encore boss, the new centipedes, they're dropping the wrong sets, which was crazy to me. So people were using their keys and not realizing it till it was too late. Completely not getting the drops that we're looking for. So I really do hope Netmarble does some form of compensation for this, because I think this is crazy. To introduce something like this, for example, like in the morning, you couldn't even get matchmaking. It would just do this on the matchmaking part. They fixed that where now you can actually do a fight, but now in the fight, you're obviously stuck in this afterwards, and it's so frustrating to have to log out, log back in every single time just to fix this problem. So Netmarble, please fix your shit. I think we all as players kind of getting sick of all the bugs. It would be nice to have a release once where we're not doing the testing for you and reporting them. I get it's 2025 and this is how the gaming industry is nowadays, but it'd be kind of nice to get a little bit of compensation for being your testers while we're not being paid for it. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.